Hello, everybody. This is Coach Tom. I want to talk to you about ISM, which is Video Scouts Evaluation System today. Video Scouts ISM system is truly a revolutionary evaluation that you can provide to your players and use for your staff. What I'm going to do is speak for a few minutes and give you a short presentation on the benefits so that you understand what this is, because it's something you've never seen before or heard of before. We've used this with the National Hockey League to evaluate draft prospects. It was presented to all the professional teams. But at the amateur level, it's really great for baseball. When they leave, they've got a film of themselves, and they have multiple opinions where they could cross-check the opinions between a D1, a D2, a D3 coach, say, for example. And it also gives the event organizers a way to have accountability for the scouts, that they're there, that they're paying attention, who's seeing what, is everyone on the same page, why is one guy saying one thing when the other three are saying another. So what we're doing is we're capturing anywhere between 4, 5, or 6 opinions at the same time on the same player. And what we are doing is we're providing an intuitive way for players to learn. They have something to refer to and get inside of the inner monologue of these coaches and scouts whose job it is to observe. Well, if you can get inside their heads and you could capture their observations and opinions as they're formulated, that's pretty powerful stuff. You want to be immediate when you're correcting someone, even with your children. You don't want to do it 3 days later. It's diluted. This is an instantaneous reaction as opinions are formed, so you're hearing what coaches really think of a player, which is provides tremendous insight for a league, for a little league, for an organization, to be able to cross-check opinions instantaneously without having to argue. We've got a database of players that we can then go back to and refer to. There's really not much for you to set up as a coach. We have a small field recorder that captures the audio with some very lightweight headsets that the scouts wear. The cameras are pretty much a standard video camera. The scouts are separated by a few feet so they can't influence each other, and they're all speaking about the same player at the same time. So as you'll see in the film, they're not collaborating, they're not speaking to each other like in a broadcast, but they're all just thinking out loud about what they see. And they can get a lot more information down on a player than they could ever write. They don't have to recall their notes. They don't have to remember what they said. And it's a lot easier to convey the information to the decision makers and the rest of the staff with something relevant that you can look at to see why someone thought something. Why did they say this? Why did they think that? For a town little league where dads are just volunteering and doing the best they can, a lot of the kids are getting the wrong information. They're also getting overcoached, and they're not having fun. This is why we're losing kids in our sport to other sports. They're also being taught copycat mechanics. With the ISM system, you're addressing each player as an individual. You're giving them something that's going to promote visualization and also create good habits with children learning how to review themselves on film at an early age. What you want to picture is each kid performing their skills and not being interrupted and letting them do their thing. With some college coaches present, maybe the town high school, and along with the little league coaches, everyone's getting on the same page. The dads, the coaches with less experience are working alongside of the high school coaches, and they're getting to learn what the high school coach expects of these little leaguers who are future high school players or, aspire to be impact high school players down the road. So 12, 13, 14-year-olds, transitional age kids going to the big diamond. It's really key that they're getting the right information and from the right people. The beauty of this, if you're running events and camps and you need to provide an evaluation for the player, is that when the event is over, your job is done. The audio is captured, you've got more information down than you ever could write or work off a checklist, and it's more relevant to the player. A plus, a check, a couple of notes like playable mean nothing to the kids. Plus, they look at it for 3 seconds and it goes back into their baseball bag and they never look at it again. This will give them something to take home, an ISM evaluation that they can review and revisit time after time and decide who they want to listen to while they watch their film. In a day and age when statistics and numbers are replacing common sense in the human brain and eye, we're really taking craftsmanship and the art of scouting, and as one coach put it, and merging it with technology. We're valuing the scouts' experience and their knowledge, and we're capturing it in a way that's real and relevant to everybody who's listening and watching. I'm now going to simply demonstrate the ISM evaluations the way they would arrive to you, where we're watching the film on the players perform their pro workout, and then we're selecting the audio channels on the right-hand side of the coaches, evaluators, scouts, and experts that are speaking all at the same time about the same player. Simply watch the infield and batting practice workouts that were filmed in Tempe, Arizona, with the high school showcase that Jared England from the New York Mets, Tony Cirelli from Mesa Community College, Jerry Harden from Arizona Central, and Chris Califone from Phoenix College were kind enough to sit on our video scout panel for.
Want to stay down on those backhands, stay down and come through the baseball. Kind of standing straight up. Want to work, you should be able to make that slow roller play with two hands. Show some athleticism.
Accurate throws, good balance. Good first step on the backhand. Like I feels that ball, the backhand kind of off his back foot, and plenty of arm to throw it from the hole. Pretty athletic play, the off-balance throw.
Good feet in the hole, good backhand. Kind of a three-quarter throw, not a great infield action on that throw, but average arm. Came in good throw on the run, average arm.
In Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Good job with good momentum and throwing the baseball, keeping your nose on your target. In fielding the baseball, try to get your glove out a little bit farther out in front. It will help in receiving the baseball, not only in receiving it, but taking your momentum to your target. But that was a good job in receiving your balls there, right there. Good release on the baseball. Before you go ahead and catch the baseball, we want to make sure our glove is already out. Your glove is kind of late getting down to the baseball. Ball takes a bad hop. Ball takes a weird hop. Your glove is not down there in position. So we want to make sure when we go ahead and we go to the ball, we want to lead with our glove. We want to lead with our glove.
It's around the ball nice, and plenty of arm. Good arm strength. Ball carries well. Nice bare hand play, off balance throw.
In the glove a couple times before you throw it, just unnecessary movements.
Boy gets rid of the ball in a hurry. Ball, nice soft hands, good actions, and again a quick release.
Moving towards first, that's excellent, excellent. Doing a good job over there.
Coming in, glove it, and good throw by the. Good arm action. Good hands with that guy. Very good, quick hands. Mobile feet. Good glove, quick release.
Your body to throw it instead of going towards your target. When you watch your first 2 ground balls, look at where your back foot is going once you receive the baseball. It's going behind you. You want to make sure that as an infielder, that throwing foot comes in front of you. It gets you in direct line to your target.
Want to keep that arm up on that follow through so that ball doesn't sink.
Good actions with a backhand, plenty of arm for the hole. Pretty athletic, coming and getting thrown off the off balance throw. Studebaker.
Not a great setup. Good arm. Yep. It's plus arm. Doesn't set up very well. Heads up. Pretty good glove action. And good arm. That's up. That's plus arm.
Second throw you made was a little bit 3/4, and that kind of sailed on you. Your third throw was 3/4. So we want to make sure that we have a consistent arm angle in throwing the baseball. Good job on the slow roller coming through it, fielding it out in front.
Definitely some pop in the hands and some bat strength and bat speed, but the uppercut and the swing plane, we need to correct that. There's definitely some potential. Keep the weight back and rotate at the hips and really get that power at that body.
But the initial setup, when he loads back, that knee gets on the outside of his foot, which makes it hard to get all the way back. He's kind of stiff and standing up. So I'd like to see him getting his legs a little bit, because the hands work well and get through the ball.
Michael from California. Good wide stance. Feet parallel. Pigeon toe front side on his load. Hands shoulder width high. Bat head stays up in the air pretty well.
Off stride. Hands get out front there. Good job throwing his hands to the ball, through the ball. Good line drives. Going to let the barrel catch up.
Good swing right there, taking the ball the other way. So when you're watching your video, key in on that front side, how you were leaking out a little bit. Right-handed hitter, hands held high, the bat right against the helmet. Really got the bat coiled around the head.
His front side does help him get back to a position of power. Good finish, two-handed finish. One-handed finish might help him hit a little bit more north and south.
The backside makes it hard to get good rotation.
Really just want to swing the bat. Don't try and guide it. Let the ball come in your zone and crush it. Look timid up there. You got to be aggressive. You got to be an animal.
To throw those hands out front a little bit. They're getting a little bit behind him. So they're getting the hands out front toward the ball.
Not utilizing his lower body. He could use his lower body, but he doesn't, because he's one of those separation fellas.
Right-handed hitter. Again, bat wrapping. Bats around the head causes for a long swing. Velocity will beat this bat where the bat is right there. You got to be really quick to get the hands to the zone.
Elbows up a little, back elbows up a little too high for me.
It's going to create some power. Yeah, it's a short stride, real soft, so he's staying back, generating some power. Good rotation with balance. That's it. That was shorter to the ball. We'll make sure we don't get hands behind us. We want to get the hands out front.
Hands are relatively quick, knob first. Good backspin line drive on that one. Finding the barrel pretty good. Good mechanical hitter.
You have a right-handed hitter. Hands held high a little bit. Because the hands are held high, they're dropping. Because your hands are dropping, you're going to be getting underneath the baseball. We want to get underneath the baseball. We want to take the hands straight to the baseball.
Hands above the strike zone. I like that. Above the shoulder. That's good. Relaxed elbows. Two-handed finish. Should one-handed finish to help his weight shift.
Getting the hands out there. It's good balance. Just spinning off a little bit. He's got a good setup. Just getting a little bit too much upper body involved, spinning off a little bit.
To purchase the ISM evaluation system, just contact us at videoscout.org. But you'll own the hardware and you'll have a license to use it at your camps, at your clinics, at your showcases, in the field at games, and it's just going to make your life a whole lot easier to just think out loud and not have to take notes and not have to, produce scouting reports. But you're also going to realize a lot of revenue while saving time. You don't have to write reports anymore, and you could probably sell a film or do an evaluation for about $99 to $150 per player. So you're going to make a very nice profit margin from the business standpoint, and so it'd be a great fundraiser for your league. Be a great business for you to do locally in town with some teams. And so contact me for the pricing on the file processing, since we do control the back end of the publishing and the file production for everything that you're capturing. Or if you would like us to come out and run this at your event or at your camp and just be hands off to provide added value to your participants, Video Scout and ISM can come out with our system and capture your players for you. Think of the time that you're going to save without having to write scouting reports, and the information you're going to extract from your scouts in the field, and the accountability that you'll have with them doing their job, and just giving the players and the kids much better information than they've ever gotten before to make them as good as they can be. And it makes everyone on your staff and everyone involved better at what they do. Your league, your registrations will increase. People and the kids will enjoy baseball better. Parents will have better information about the real abilities of their children, what they have to do to get to the next level, and what the people from the next level actually think, and the truth, which is a breath of fresh air for everybody. So jump on, think out loud, reach out to me, and get your ISM evaluation system, and we will train you and we'll get you going, and we'll just save you a lot of time so you don't have to worry about all these notes and reports and cross-checking and arguing like you've done in the past. All right, we'll see you between the lines. Take care.